Welcome back to Las Vegas. We are in C606 and 618, ready for our third show of the summer.
I'm ready, Leanne. Let's go.
I'm Leanne Moyers. I'm here with Ken Fettgetter, and we are going to be talking about, well, kind of where we started. I mean, can you believe that Dallas is completed, Atlanta's completed, and we're already here?
No, I can't. This year's already half over, but we've got so many exciting things to share with you.
It flew so fast.
Yeah.
When we very first started, we started talking about how Melrose, Melrose has a choice. They can bring in 6 incredible collections for you that are 6 distinct design styles and present those to the customers, or they could bring in 12 or 14 or 25 if they want to.
I know, but we really wanted to focus or refocus on what's important and what is wanted by the consumer today. Mm-hmm. And we put a lot of time and effort into that this season.
Well, we talked, and one of the things I really love about Melrose is I've never heard them say, let's all get together and have a meeting and find out what's better for Melrose. Instead, they all get together and they say, let's find out what's better for our retail partners. And that 6 collection decision was one of those, because we can focus and narrow down to the top trending design styles for North America. And it is important that it's for North America, because that's where all of our customers happen to be. We're in Simple Country, which is one of them. And you've put together urban farmhouse and country and those kind of collections for years.
Totally. And this year we restructured it because we really wanted to focus on feelings and what it means to be in the country and feel country in your soul and your heart. And I think we've established that really nicely in the collection this season.
When you're shopping, you might just walk through and go, oh, this is the urban farmhouse. This is some of those products that I'm used to seeing. But then what I think the designers did really, really well is make sure that each place that you stop here, whether it was in Dallas or Atlanta or here in Las Vegas, or even if you're shopping the virtual showroom, each view that you have gives feeling and emotion. And that's something that our customers can take back to their store and rebuild.
Exactly. And as you're looking at some of the items on the table, Leanne, share with them about the new cake plates that we brought in.
Well, they're beautiful. And, usually when you think about a cake stand or cake plate, I think about my mom or my grandma, and they were making baked goods for after school and that kind of thing. And they would be in there. Maybe it's cookies, maybe it's cupcakes, maybe it's a full cake. But they would have a cake stand that the stand was beautiful, but the glass was just a plain glass. And so what I see here, and it takes me immediately back to when I was a kid, which that love that comes through when somebody's making you a baked good and putting it on the counter and has it for when you come home, and you have that home feeling. But the glass on these is incredible.
Yeah, they're beautiful. The detail on them is very, very well done. And even some of the new pottery pieces here, what I really like, they got that country feeling to them, but they're not screaming the farm. For years we've done so many different items where it was always totally farm related. You looked at it, you could see a cow or chicken imprinted or embossed on it. But we've alleviated that just to make the line more versatile.
Yes.
So that the pieces could be used in more homes, and it just gives you that feeling of comfort. And it looks well with our Simple Country or the farm look, but it will look very nice in other collections also.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this other set of pieces of wall art that are, well, they just did very, very well. I mean, when we look at over 900 new SKUs that we're bringing in for one season, it's really hard to be in the top 25. It's even harder to make sure that you have 2 products right next to each other, ranked 22 and 30, and these pieces of wall art fit that bill.
Oh, and they're beautiful pieces. What I like about them is that they're soft, they're soothing, they're comfort. They share with you the feeling of what it's like to be in the country. Yes, there's a little bit of a farm influence in there, but it's really about the comfort of country.
I was talking to some of our Midwest sales reps, and one of those sales reps from Ohio said, this is our life. This is our lifestyle. This is all about celebrating the days that move a little bit slower, being a little rewarding. So it doesn't really matter that you are on a farm or that you are in the country. It's more about the choice of lifestyle and the difference there. And she said these products were selling very, very well there based on the lifestyle choice, because it fits into the lifestyle and the home of the end consumer.
And the colors are soft. That appeals to me. They're not bold, they're soft, and it's soothing. Again, all about that comfort in the country or in our farm life.
Exactly. And so let's continue a little bit about the feeling, because again, every place that you stand here with Simple Country, we focused on a different emotion. And if you're a retailer and you're building small little displays in your store, I think you should be able to stand in front of each shelving unit or stand in front of each table and wall display, and you should feel something. And so when I stand here, this is when I feel completely differently, but you guys did a great job of bringing that feeling into this display.
Of course, and when you look at this, the sunflower just jumps out. And what does the sunflower mean to all of us? It's sunny days, it's the bright days of summer. They're just full of so much energy, and they're just incredible. And we have them in the wreaths. We brought in a couple new wreaths with us that feature the sunflower, along with some new artwork for the wall that has sunflowers.
Yeah, and to me, it's just happiness. Like, I see sunshine, sunflowers, and happiness to me. So that's what I feel when I work on this.
Well, and Leanne, we also have a couple stems of sunflower, or small bundles of groupings of sunflowers that are easily just dropped into containers.
Well, let's do one more before we leave Simple Country. And I want to point out, again, some of our best sellers here, because I know that that's very important to you. We talked about that urban farmhouse doesn't have to just be a pig, a cow, and a chicken, but sometimes they are, and they're in our top 100, but sometimes they're bunnies.
Yes, and these bunnies are incredible. This is a new sculpt for us, and what I really like about them is the color on them. It's almost a chalky white or a matte white finish, and they're carved, and they're not, they got a rustic feel to them, but they don't look like they're weathered or
right.
I just like the carved effect on it, because that appeals to me.
Well, they're still clean. I mean, they still have that crispness and cleanness, and a lot of this table does feel that crisp and clean. And then the other thing that they did here at Melrose is, with those 6 design styles, they layered in each collection products that are very transitional, and that's what we're seeing here with the white pottery. So let's talk a little bit about how those transitional products play into 2023.
Well, as we were setting up our showroom, we really wanted to bring in a lot of containers this season, and we did. And so many of the containers are versatile to other looks. In the past, we would have a container in the farm collection, and it might have an embossed pig or a cow or an imprint on it. These are just clean, simple containers that will go into almost any feeling and any look in any home. That makes it versatile. That makes it easier for the customer and easier for you to display in your showrooms or in your home.
Well, we got to talk about the pig and the cow and the chicken, because, I mean, come on. If we're picking our best-selling pig, cow, and chicken, it's right here on this table.
It sure is. This new collection here, and they have a great rustic feel to them. And again, the 3 assorted animals. And for some reason, the pig always seems to be the most popular.
I relate to the pig.
A lot of people
like
my
food. I love my comfort
food. I think it's bacon.
I want the pig.
I think
it's
all
bacon?
about the bacon, maybe.
It could be about the bacon. But those are actually the ones that are doing the very best. And then, of course, you know, when you're looking at these, like the little bunnies, or you're looking at the little set of 3, price drives a lot of those sales as well. So if you're looking for 2 assorted, you want to look at those 3s and pairs of the little animals that we have available in Simple Country. And again, we're looking for solutions in 2023. Melrose is the company that sits down and they say, okay, what can we do to make this easier for our retail partners? And it's spread throughout the showrooms and the virtual showroom. 6 good trending collections, even if they're oldies but goodies.
Yes.
We know what's selling, and we brought that in for you and layered all of that with good transitional product. So here in Vegas,
Simple Solutions.
Where are you going to come see us? C606 and C618. We are here for you. Please come on in.